Hi, people out there. I am Jack Bond, a 4th grade teacher at Nuckols Farm, and this is my often wonderful, sometimes mediocre 4th graders. I mean amazing. And today, we are gonna write a poem about a little boy running through a field or something. Actually, it's on the board, hold up. Today we are gonna write and discuss and analyze and revise and share descriptive poetry. And because it's on the board, it's official. So welcome to our humble classroom. We're gonna start by checking homework because that's school, that's fun school stuff. Get your homework out. Actually, it's already out because we have you guys primed and ready to go. This is what you're gonna do. For the sake of time, all right, we're gonna let everybody share because I know you want to. If you raise your hand, you're number 1 in the team. Who's the number 1 in the team? Raise your hand. Guess what? You're gonna read your poem to the team first, and when you're reading to the team, guess what the number 2 is gonna be doing? Guess what the number 3 is gonna be doing? What about the number 4s? And here's what's gonna happen. At the end, everyone's gonna raise their hand. And the number 1 is gonna choose one student in the group to share one thing that they liked about your poem. It might be, I like the word choice. It could be, I like that you said this. It could be, I like the fact that you wrote it in a green crayon. Whatever it is that you like. And if you like what that person shares with you, you can go move their name on the board. And that's that. We're gonna do this in 3 minutes because we on the clock. Thumbs up if that makes sense to you, what we're gonna do.
Yes, sir.
Raise your hand, number 1. Point to number 1. Look longingly at the number 1 for hearing a poem, whatever it is. All right, here we go. Ones, you sharing.
Three windows with a perfect view and a TV to watch before you sleep. That's it. I like that you rhymed. I like the. I know. I like it.
I really like how you make beautiful dim light to rest your head. 3 windows with perfect.
Yeah, that's my favorite. That's my favorite.
Yeah, I like it, man.
But I do like to be around people. But
All right, number 1 had a chance to share. Number 2 is go ahead, rock on with your badness. Let's go.
like Evie, you go.
I like that you sharing that card. I like that you like what Colin wrote.
I do not know how to make a poem. Wait, they are like fluffy clouds. I have a dresser that is still as a border and brown as chocolate. Even if I have a dresser, I still have a closet. The closet is dark, deep, and spacious. I have something that I feel like many people don't have in their room. I have a picture canvas thingy.
3 should be sharing by now at least. Let's go. Moving along, children. That's a very specific detail, man. Good job with that.
An explosion of toys. An array of stuffed animals.
Somebody.
Wait, what on the wall?
I'm gonna go move up somebody.
My room is very blue. My room.
We need to go move up somebody. Colin, move on somebody that you think should.
I liked your word choice and I liked how you did everything. So, go. My room is very blue. My room is full of baseball stuff. My room has a lot of LeBron James pictures in it. My room has a lot of trophies. My room has a bookshelf. I have a LeBron James jersey, 2 Braves jerseys, and a bunch of baseball hats. Some. I like how you put baseball
I love the way that Josie did the practice what she done. I appreciate y'all following instructions. Thank you. Thumbs up if you heard something good. Everybody give me a thumbs up. You don't know what I'm saying. Thumbs up if you smelly. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yes.
Thumbs up if you heard something good when someone shared something with you. All right, let's see who's paying attention. I want you to share with me something you heard that you liked. I liked it when my neighbor said this, and then I'll be impressed with you. Josie, what'd you hear?
I liked it when Crosby said his dirty clothes are piled up like a mountain.
Why am I not surprised? Dirty clothes piled up like a mountain. That's a very specific detail. I like that. Grayson, what'd you hear?
I like it when John said that his room has square walls.
Okay, I saw that detail. He's got a lot of interesting details. The square walls is definitely, that's John's voice right there. We hear John's voice, and that's what he's going to share. What you got? What you hear?
I like that Evie said the soft magenta curtains.
the soft magenta curtains. All right, interesting. We got some good adjectives going on. Magenta's a fancy word. What else we hear that we like? Sam, what you got?
I like when Julian described her bed as warm as her dog.
Oh, her bed is as warm as her dog. Who knows what kind of figurative language that is? Somebody say it, 'cause I ain't got time. It is a simile. It's as, adjective, as something. Very good. Colin, what'd you hear?
I like when Sophie said her carpet makes crunching sounds.
No, my chair.
Her chair makes crunching sounds.
When I sit on it. It's very
When you sit on, so we have picked out very, very specific details, and I love it. Why did I put a Venn diagram on the board? Well, because I hope your story exists here. Anybody know what I mean by that?
No.
Anybody know what I mean by that? No idea. Why does your poem exist here? And look, I got the 4 hands that I expected, as we do. Why should your poem exist there? Mr. Hensley, let's hear it.
Because that's the part that's only about you.
Who heard what he said? What did he say? What did he say, William?
Because that's the part that's about you.
All right, well, home run for Mr. Hensley. Thumbs up, that makes sense to you, what he just said. Y'all lying. In a Venn diagram, the stuff in the middle is everybody. Anybody right? I got a bed in my room. I hope you did more than that. Remember, your poem should be unique. When we write, we are looking for what makes something unique. What makes it stand out? What makes it different? Otherwise, everything nice and everything good and everything pretty and everything the same poem. All right, we're going to do some poetry work. I do want to have a share. Give me this. Look at your poem one more time. I want you to find a line that you like the most. I want you to circle it. I want you to show off something. I don't know who's going to show off it. Circle the line you like the most. We're going to call this the classroom room poem. So circle the line you like the most in your poem. It better be short. I'm going to roll the dice. You're going to stand up. We're going to share a poem based on numbers. So you might get lucky and be on TV with your little poem. Thumbs up if you circle something. Did you circle the line you like the most? That's called reflected on what you wrote. 4s. If you were number 4, you're going to stand up. When I point to you, you're going to say your line. And we're going to put it together. We're going to hear the story, the poem. Ian, you win. Stand up. Here we go. Ready? We are conducting. I like the way it's quiet. We're going to be good listeners. You ready? Here we go. When I point to you, nice and clear. Here we go. Ready? Ian, are you ready? Let's hear it.
A desk with plenty of room to do with. You are going to get sucked into a black hole because I don't make my bed and I wrestle alligators.
I wrestle alligators in my sleep. I know what that means.
I see my own reflection on the blank screen on the TV.
Art is hung up on walls, done by me with beautiful sunsets blue too.
One more time.
Art is hung up on walls, done by me with beautiful sunsets blue too.
I have a bunch of baseball stuff in my room.
Sit down, boys. You know what I heard? I heard uniqueness, and I heard very specific details, and I can tell that you've been listening to what we've been talking about, what we're looking for. So, on your screen is an old man, and his face is very unique. And as you know, we wrote about this man, and we decided what he was thinking when this picture was taken, and we decided what he was doing, and we wrote about him. We are going to do something similar today, because I like it, and I felt like it was successful, and I think we're going to do it some more. If you look at this next slide, and sorry if you at home can't, if you look at this next slide, we also wrote a poem about this man who has been famous on the internet for his amazing teeth. And we described him as well, and we're going to keep moving. And you might recognize this place because we have written descriptively about this place and what made it unique. And we have said some things about this place that have raised eyebrows amongst our classmates, but it was certainly entertaining. So here's what we're going to look at today. I'm going to move through. By the way, these photos are available to you on your agenda because at the end of our class lesson, you're going to get a chance to write one of your own based on the photo you like the most. There it is. You know we on teams right now, Mr. Hensley. Show your pencil. Point to the clean piece of paper in your notebook where you're about to write. We're going to do the same thing to start this lesson off, the same thing we did before. We're going to start with a brainstorm. Some of y'all going to have a brain trickle. Some of you going to have a storm, but no matter what you have, you're going to have something. So at the top right, poetry stuff. 4. That's the title of today's lesson, Poetry Stuff 4. It's very specific, just like our poems. And I want you to start thinking about some words that this picture brings to mind. Now remember, the first step in writing is to move your pencil. So if you got nothing except, they a boy in this picture, then write boy. There's nothing wrong with that. Write grass, write sun, write tree, because these are things you can see. But I will say this, there are 4 things I'm looking for that are gonna make our poem. And so you can start thinking about these. Oh, yeah, okay, I knew without looking where that was. 1, think about what mood this poem puts you into. When you look at this poem, how does it make you feel? Does it make you feel sad? It makes me feel sad. You know why it makes me feel sad? Because that little boy's having a better time than me. What does it make you feel? Does it make you feel angry? It makes me feel angry. My mama never bought me no green little mask like that and a cape. Mama, come on. Does it make you feel curious? It makes me feel curious. You know why? I'm wondering where that boy's parents is. Why did he run around the grass in the middle of nowhere? I guess so. What's the mood that this poem generates for you? Why don't you write those words on your little brainstorm? You can include the setting if you want. Sometimes setting ties into mood. Where is the poem at? Sometimes we need a little bit of generalness so we can get an idea about it. Next, what details are important? There's a tree in this poem, or in this picture. There's a tree. Is that an important detail?
Yes.
Sure. That's the most important thing. It's all about a tree, isn't it? What detail do you think is most important? Why don't you jot a couple down? Wow, that's a great picture of whatever it is you're not looking at. Why don't you go ahead and jump on teams, man? That's where we are. I love the sound of the pencils all scratching on the paper because you writing so fast, it's lighting things on fire. Let's go. Don't stop. What details do you see? Do you see a little boy who got a shirt on? He got pants on. He got camo pants on. His little fingers are clutched around his cape. He got brown hair. It doesn't matter what you write as long as you write and you're being successful right now. There's no wrong answer. All right. Next thing we're going to do is practice empathy. You this boy. What are you feeling right now if you this boy? What is he thinking? What is he thinking about? Look at his face. It's kind of covered with a mask. Look at the way what he's doing. Think about how is this boy feeling? What do you think he's thinking about specifically? You think he's thinking about what's for dinner?
No.
Maybe. I don't know. It's up to you. He's probably imagining. What do you think he's imagining? You've been there. I don't need you write it down, man. We'll get there. All right, one more thing we're gonna brainstorm. We already had time, we ain't done anything yet. All right, well, one more thing we're gonna brainstorm. And that is something I wrote down, which was, I already know, actions. What are some actions that you see happening? Because an action line would be good. These are the things we're gonna see. What's the boy doing? Go ahead and throw me in a verb. You can put an adverb in there too. We about done. So hopefully, you got a word about mood, you got a detail about what you think is important, you got something that boy's feeling or thinking, and then you got something you see happening in the story, poem, picture thing. Next thing I want you to do is this. Put your pencil down for a second. Show me one finger. We go like this. Sure. 2 fingers. Okay. I want you to pick out 2, 3, 4 words. If you column them, maybe 1 word from each column. Pick out some words that you think are the best that you wrote down, the things you're most proud of, the things most important. I want you to circle those. Go ahead. I really like I wrote this. That was a fine moment in the last few moments that I was at my finest. Circle something you like. And we're gonna make some poems. Let's do some live poems. Let's do it. Raise your hand if you wrote down something that felt mood. Who's got a mood line for me? Okay, very good. By the way, this is what you're gonna do. Everybody does. Take that word that you like, that you circled, and let's just build on it for a little bit, okay? We're gonna build on that. So, if you wrote that the mood is energetic, and you wanna add a word to that, feel free to do so. If you wrote that that little boy is running, and you wanna add to that, feel free to do so. You can pick the ones you circled, point to the word you just circled, point to it, look at it, and think, how can I build on that word? Maybe turn it into a short line. Yes, ma'am. Say it again, kiddo. You write as much as you want. You're doing just fine. You do good. A few lines is nice. Thumbs up when you wrote yourself a line that you liked. Okay. Let's do this. We'll just call it a mishmash poem. I'm gonna roll a dice. You're gonna stand up. You're gonna give me your one line. You guys ready for this? This determines the fate of our poem. We're gonna hear a poem that you guys just wrote on a quick improv style. Let's do it. It don't matter which line you like. You got something, thumbs up, you wrote one line that you think is okay. If not, it's okay. There ain't no wrong answer. Get ready. Be scared. 3, stand up. 3, let's hear it. Let's make poetry. We're gonna make music. You ready? Oh, this is a good group. Look at y'all. Here we go. Riker, stand up. You ready? Loud, children. I know we're being good listeners. Look at the picture. Hear their words. What you got, man?
Imagining superheroes in his head. The grass is as big as Mount Everest.
The trees are tall.
A playful kid stumbles through the tall grass.
One more time.
A playful kid stumbles through the tall grass. Imagining being a hero.
It's great. Y'all did great. That's what's up. Does it sound like poetry to you?
Yeah.
Does it describe this poem? Is it unique in the way it's written?
Yeah.
All right, very good. I like it. Look at what you wrote again. Does any other words pop into your mind? We're going to keep building on this. I want to get a couple more kids to be able to share because I think it's great. Y'all doing great. Build a line. Thumbs up when you got a line you like. We got some more sharing. Let's just spend this time looking at y'all and showcasing how good you all are because y'all doing a great job. All right, well, we did. All right, 1. Stand up, ones. It's a competition. Can we do one more? I'd love for them to be able to share. This is it, and then we'll tie it together, I promise. Tying it together. You ready? Ian, let's hear it.
Hair as brown as pudding.
The mournful sun warms my heart.
One more time.
The mournful sun warms my heart.
A kid playing in the falling sun.
His energy is through the roof. I see an energetic kid in the field.
Very good. Tell me something you know about poetry. What makes poetry great? You want to say, let's go. What makes good poetry? Why is it good? Because it is good. Why is it good? Grayson, why is it good?
It makes you like have feeling. Like,
Okay, you feeling it. Why is it good?
Descriptive.
It's descriptive. Why is it good?
it's unique.
It's unique. Why is it good?
Because if it has good details, you can imagine it in your head.
Why is it good?
Because it's not as long as like a 5-paragraph essay, but it still has meaning.
Because I don't have to work very hard, but it has meaning. It's not as long, but it has meaning. I love it. What you got?
It's easy to write.
It's easy to write. Oh, yeah. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all did a great job. That is our 20-minute zoom in on poetry. Now I'm going to put y'all to work. Give yourselves a round of applause. You were great. Thanks for tuning in. I'm so glad that you spent time with our classroom today.
Bye.